two-witness policy.
What's the torch for?
Would Jesus do that? No. Jesus would protect the
broad daylight.
children. Asked to see their child protection.
What?
Child molesters.
Well, I'll tell you what. It was caught on CCTV, and I have the CCTV from that day because I went back in there the day after and spoke to the shopper.
There are never two witnesses to child molesting. Jehovah's Witnesses, elders in this congregation, have covered up child molesting. Danny McDonald knew all about the child molesting cases. Danny McDonald covered up child molesting. The courts and the governments are saying they're going to prosecute people who hide child molesters, who cover it all up and sweep it under the carpet. We want to see a change.
What?
Child molesters.
Well, I'll tell you what. It was caught on CCTV, and I have the CCTV from that day because I went back in there the day after and spoke to the shopper.
There are never two witnesses to child molesting. Jehovah's Witnesses, elders in this congregation, have covered up child molesting. Danny McDonald knew all about the child molesting cases. Danny McDonald covered up child molesting. The courts and the governments are saying they're going to prosecute people who hide child molesters, who cover it all up and sweep it under the carpet. We want to see a change to the two-witness rule. Children are being put at risk. Would Jesus stand by and and have a two-witness policy?
What's the torch for?
Would Jesus do that? No. Jesus would protect the
broad daylight.
children. Asked to see their child protection policy.
Don't you see better, does it?
Little children amongst Jehovah's Witnesses are in particular danger. Because Jehovah's Witnesses regularly allow child molesters to mingle with their children.
Sunday's my day out.
Jehovah's Witnesses regularly cover up child molesting and invite other molesters into your congregation. Jehovah's Witness children are particularly at risk.
It's an organised
child
process as well,
molesters.
in case they didn't know.
Because of Watchtower Bible and Tract Society
as long as we're within the law,
the two-witness
they can't move us
rule
on.
is a wicked rule. There is never two witnesses when a child gets molested. No, there isn't. If a complaint of child molesting comes towards you elders, phone the police, phone the experts, ask to see the child protection policies, safeguard your children. Jesus would have done. Jesus wouldn't have had a two-witness rule and put children's lives in danger. No, he would not. Jehovah's Witnesses regularly send child molesters around to knock on.
Is that hurting your ears, Tom? Is it hurting your ears?
Asked to see their child protection policies. Jehovah's Witnesses regularly send child molesters from door to door. Asked to see their child protection policies. Asked to see their child protection policies. When Jehovah's Witnesses insist on using the two-witness rule, they put little children's lives in danger.
Ask a question. What is
Asked to see their child protection policy.
My dad told me if you had any
If a little child comes to you elders and says they've been molested by another Jehovah's Witness who's a child molester,
why won't the elders tell him?
phone the police. You elders are going to be
Because he said he'd had nothing to do with the congregation if he found that out. So I'm going without a dad all these years because the elders won't share with him what's really going on.
I don't really understand the question, sorry.
Basically, my dad said to me on videotape that if he had any idea whatsoever that there was child molesting being covered up inside the congregations, that he'd have nothing to do with the church.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
There is quite evidently
because of what you've
evidence
done to
of that.
In this congregation.
In this congregation.
Sweeping it under the carpet.
and in other congregations throughout the UK and throughout the US. So
That's not what the police say.
that is what the police say. That's why it was in High Court in London last month or the month before. There was a case against Jehovah's Witnesses and they lost. So why won't you elders tell my dad? I just want my dad back.
You can have your dad and your dad's still being the truth.
He doesn't listen. He said he'd have nothing to do with it if you guys told him the truth.
Your elders are going to be held responsible for it. Jehovah's Witnesses regularly cover up child molesting. The elders know all about covering up of child molesting and they will be sued for it. The governments are going to hold those who cover up child molesting responsible in law.
Is it worth opening the back
You
door?
will find yourself before the courts. Jehovah's Witnesses need a child protection policy.
You answer my question. Are you an elder?
Children are at danger of being molested all the time. We have a two-witness rule. There is never two witnesses to child molesting. Jehovah's Witnesses are a mind control.
If he disappears off up there, can you talk to me? Because I'm finding it hard to understand why. I don't see why it's being kept a secret from my dad. It's clearly stated on tape that he would have nothing to do with it.
I will talk to you if you will listen.
I will listen.
I can't talk to you, listen.
Jehovah's Witnesses
Understand.
You got my number? You got your brother's number from, what's his name?
R-A-N-D-C-A-N. Watchtower Bible and Tract Society has a 49% stake
He rang
in
me
it.
last night.
Yeah, he's a nice bloke.
Witnesses are paying out millions. Your contributions go to paying off these child molestation cases. Jehovah's Witnesses are paying out millions in child molestation cases, in and out of court.
Him and I come and see you.
What time is it?
Sorry?
Him and I come and see you.
Oh, that's 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling the truth, Tom.
Yeah, cheers.
You're an honest man.
I tell the truth.
It made such a difference that
You're an
day,
honest
mate.
man, Tom.
Made such a difference. Them two.
Him and I come and see you.
Yeah, I'm happy for that, mate. But you know.
You're a true Christian, Tom. But you are in a mind control.
I'm sorry, Derek, I can't.
You're in a mind control cult.
Jehovah's Witnesses are regularly sending out money. Your contributions go to paying off child molestation cases. Jehovah's Witnesses are paying out millions in child molestation cases. We ask that you please phone the police when children come to you and